Elgin Jones of the South Florida Times was speaking with Ruby Williams, a 65-year-old woman who was attacked and beaten allegedly by one white male and one Hispanic male at an exclusive Boca Raton beach. Mitch Williams, tell us what happened.
Well, we got at the park where we always go fishing. We go fishing quite often. And they went, my friend and his cousin went to fishing, and I sat in the car for a little while because I had to use the bathroom. I walked over to the bathroom and tried to see was it open, and I saw the press button and I was trying to press it. Then I saw an office with a monitor sitting to the window, and I assumed that someone was there. But when I got there, it was a little light shining and no one was there, so I walked all around. So the next thing I know, I was on the ground, I was knocked down, and I don't know why. And then after that, like someone put their foot in my back and say, "What are you doing here, nigga?" Like that. And I couldn't even respond because my glasses, and I can't see because I got bad eyes. And they rolled me over, and that's how I got the glimpse, one of the guys, so good. Not real good, but best of my knowledge. And they punched me in my face, in my mouth. And I was trying to call for help, but I couldn't get no help. And I happened to look up, and I happened to glimpse the guy with a curly hair. He was like a young fella, like he wasn't big or nothing, like medium build. He wasn't that tall. And another guy happened to glimpse at him. He was wearing a white shirt and had blonde hair. And the other guy was like different person, like a Hispanic. That's why I say Hispanic. I'm not sure, but I'm saying Hispanic because that's what it looked like. So then I blanked out. I didn't know nothing. And I didn't see him anymore. So after the fact, I just stopped. When I started coming around, I just prayed and asked God to let me get help, and said that I was covered under his blood, and to help me, Lord, just help me get to someone. By that time, I was able to brace myself up, and I stumbled over to near where they was fishing at, and I called my boyfriend, Kenneth Moore. I called him, and he came running to me to aid me to see. He said, "Baby, what's happened?" And I said, "I don't know, it was two guys." They went to look for the guys, but they never find them. And they called. But before that happened, I had reached in my pocket and got my cell phone. And I called my daughter because I thought my daughter had came because she was supposed to join us. But she hadn't got there yet. And so when I called her, she said, "Mama, what's going on? Why are you crying?" And I said, "I'm down on the ground. Somebody knocked me down." I said, "And I can't get up." I said, "I'm trying." I said, "Please get me some help." That's what I told my daughter, Valerie. And she said, "Call 911. I said, "I can't." She said, "I'll do it." And then by that time, she called, and she said, "I'll be right there." So,
according to the police report, you were also dragged along the sidewalk.
Yes, I was dragged from where I was. I could feel them pulling me, someone pulling me. But I wasn't aware of really what was going on because I was like out of it.
And your clothes were, the police report said your clothes had been rubbed through.
No, my
ripped up.
Yeah, well, my clothes wasn't really ripped up, but I was drugged, and I washed my blouse because blood was in it, and I washed my pants because they was covered with blood where I was bleeding and everything.
Okay. And this is a favorite fishing spot of yours?
We always go there, but what I'm trying to find out, I am asking God for closure because we go there all the time, and I always walk over there to see is the bathroom open. And it was these guys out there putting up tents, white tents. But I'm not saying they had nothing to do with it because I can't say, I don't know. But this has never happened before. We go out there all the time to fish.
And what injuries did you suffer? I see you have bruises.
I have bruises in my mouth. My face was swollen. My lips. I got 6 stitches in my lip. It's busted. I can't eat hardly. And I'm sucking out of a straw. And my knees are hurting where I fell. And my hand, I guess where I tried to brace down, they are hurting, but they are not bruised or nothing, but it's just sore, I guess from the pavement.
Okay.
So that's my
and
problem.
some of the swelling has gone down?
Yes, some of the swelling, it was swelled better than this when I went to the hospital.
Okay.
Boca Raton community, that's where they took me.
And could you turn to the side a little? We'll get a look at your injuries. Okay, and turn back towards me a little. And how are you feeling now? How are you doing?
I'm upset because I don't know why would someone want to hurt me. I never did anything to anyone. I try to help. I try to be a loving, kind person because I believe in God. And it just upset me every day. I look in the mirror. I have to look at this. I'm having nightmares. I can't have sleep. And it's upsetting me. And I'll just be glad when all of it is over.
Okay. Now, I know originally the police, according to the report, they closed the investigation supposedly because you did not want to proceed due to a lack of leads.
Okay, because the reason why I said that, because by me being a black person, and I'm saying it's two white guys, nobody didn't want to believe me, and I didn't know whether they would believe me, so I just said forget about it, and just move on and try to do better and ask God for closure and help. That's why I said that.
Okay.
Because I didn't know whether anyone would believe me or not, you know, and that's why I was saying that. But I would never intentionally try to blame somebody for something if it didn't happen to me, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm a godly person. I'm not that kind of person, and I wouldn't do nothing like that. I wouldn't. And nothing like this has ever happened before. And we has been going out there to Red Reef for the longest. But I don't know what happened that particular night. But I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. And for somebody to call me a nigger, that's absurd, you know. And I don't care about it, because I think they were young jitterbugs, didn't know what they were doing, or they were just out for a game or something or whatever, you know.
Okay. The Boca Raton Police Department has informed us, the South Florida Times, that they have reopened the investigation and they're investigating it as a hate crime. What do you think about that, and what do you want to see happen?
Well, I want to see them brought to justice. I want to see them brought to justice for doing what they did to me. Because if they did this to me, and I'm 65 years old and I can't hardly go, if they did this to me and get away with it, what would they do to someone else?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Williams. Elgin Jones for the South Florida Times. Thank you, Ms. Williams.
Okay.